Hi. We are live, 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 live. This is 5 p.m. Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please say hi. Tell us where you're watching from. And are you watching from YouTube or Facebook? How many people do we have online? Hi, hi, hi. As you're coming in, please um drop a word. Let's know that you're hearing us, okay? And let's know where you are watching from. Are you watching from Port Harcourt, from Lagos, from Ibadan, from United States of America, from UK, from Ghana, from Senegal, from Morocco? This family is really getting really, really big, okay? So let's know where you're watching from. Today is a very, very, very hot topic, okay? And I'm not going to be teaching today topic. I'm going to be bringing a professor in that field, okay? So I'm just going to be like your conductor, okay? You know, so for this journey, not be only bus driver and they reach destination, whether bus driver or whether the conductor, everybody reach. So I'm just going to be your conductor. I'll lead you to the bus and I'll take the ride with you. So today I'm going to bring a professor, somebody that is highly knowledgeable in the field that we'll be talking about, okay? So as you're coming in, please drop hi. I bet you don't want us to leave you out of this. Drop hi and tell us where you're watching from. Are you watching from Port Harcourt? Are you watching from Lagos, from Abuja, from Senegal, from Uganda, from Cameroon, from America, from UK? Please let us know where you are watching from. Leave your comments on the comment section, okay? So that we can begin to relate. And when we are giving examples, we don't leave you out. We are one family. We want this class to be interactive. Okay, so hi, hi, hi. Let's know where you're watching from. Our speaker will soon be in the house, and he's no any other person but Adora. She is a food exporter. This lady has been killing it. She has been making it really, really big. So I'm bringing, it took me like forever to bring her just to speak with you. So let me know where you are watching from. Okay, so that I can hold her here and she can address all your topic because all your questions, because when you miss her, I may not know where to find her again. So as you're coming in, let me know where you are watching from, okay? So we have Godwin from Lagos, Nigeria. We have Divine Food from Kogi State, Nigeria. We have Lucia from Port Harcourt. And okay, so we have 3 persons. We have 10 persons online. Please let me know where you are watching from so that Adora can give concrete examples as she is dissecting this topic. This is a hot topic, like it is hot. Okay, so we will just wait for just 5 minutes so that we can take everybody because this topic cannot be repeated. This topic cannot be repeated. Yes, that is what I said. This topic cannot be repeated. Why? Because this is not my specialty. Okay, when we talk about exportation, we have the oil and the non-oil exporting. And when we talk about the non-oil exporting, we have the industrial exporting and the food exporting. So I focus on industrial exporting. That means I export for industrial use. And Adora and the rest focus on food exporting. They send food stuff to Nigerians that are in diaspora. Somebody said there is no place on earth that you don't have Nigeria. You have Nigeria in China, in Turkey, in Malaysia, in Congo, in Rwanda, everywhere there is Nigeria. And as they are moving, they must eat. Okay, man must work. Okay, so Adora is a specialty in this field. She is a doctor, Mrs. She's a professor in this line. So she's not just only an exporter, she's also a shipper. So she knows in and out, in total of everything. Okay, so I bet you don't want her to miss you. So drop where you're coming from on the comment section. Okay, so we just have 4 minutes and we can start. So we have Deborah. Good evening, sis. Good evening, namesake. Please, where are you watching from? Let's know where we are watching from. We have 13 persons. Come on, do we have monetary spirit? Let's know where you are watching from so that we know the people that we are addressing. We're already family, right? Okay, so we have about 3 minutes to kickstart. Okay, let me just quickly check on our guest. She has been in the waiting room and she will join us. Okay, so our guest will soon join us. We have 3 more minutes to go. Okay, so if you know anybody, anyone that this video will be useful to, please share this video. Share it wide so that that person will be a beneficiary, or how do you speak it? Yes, that person will benefit from this video as Adora comes in to dissect the nitty-gritty of exporting without NAFDAC and without your CAC. Okay, so we have Lola. Good evening. My name is Lola from Lagos. Deborah from, sorry, pardon me, Deborah from where? I could see this flag. I know it's an African flag, but forgive me, I don't know the specific country. Okay, so we have 2 more minutes to go and I am pumped for this. Okay, so you just grab your ginger, your zobo, and your pop-pop. It's going to be a long ride, right? Okay, so let me check on our guests. And it's in the waiting room. Okay, so as you're coming, let's know where you're watching from. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button if what we are doing is adding value. Since the last week, we have been teaching and teaching and teaching. Hit that like button, hit the subscriber button, hit the followers button. Let's know that we are really adding value, okay? So as you're coming in, please leave your name and where you're watching from, okay? Just a moment. Okay. Your name, and where are you watching from, okay? We have 2 more minutes to go. Hi. Please, as you're coming, leave your name and where you're watching from, okay? So that our guests, I'm not going to be the guest speaker tonight, so that our guests can address all the concerns, so that he will know that some people are watching from the from US, some people are watching from Port Harcourt, and some people are watching from some other place, so that she doesn't just start giving references and examples and leaving you out, okay? So let's know where you are watching from, okay? We have a minute to go, and I am so pumped. So how many of you have grabbed your zobo, your puff, and your ginger? How many of you have grabbed that ginger, zobo, puff? Because it's going to be a long ride, right? So let me quickly check up on our guest. Guess she should be on now. Okay, our guest is almost ready. Okay, she is cooking what she's going to be dishing for you people. So I am trying to bring her in. Meanwhile, as you're coming in, please leave your name, leave your comments where you're watching from. I can see Olufunke. Olufunke is watching from where? Olufunke, I think you're from Lagos, right, Funke? So this is Niger Shopper Club. I am watching from Lagos. Awesome. So we have a lot of participants from Lagos. So we are going to be using more examples from Lagos. Okay. So Olufunke, South Africa. Sorry, forgive me. Okay. So we have Annie from Abuja. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. In a short while, we'll be starting, okay? I'm just quickly checking on the guest speaker. I want to be sure that she's on the building. Okay, so it's time and we are pumped to start. So we'll start and she will catch up with us. Like I said, we are going to be having a guest speaker. Her name is Adora. She's into food exporting, and she is also a shipping agent or a shipper. How do people call it? So she's going to be dissecting everything that there is for us to know in this business. So before she comes in, I will just take like an intro, okay? So, hi business rant. Welcome to another sweet, lovely, superb, exotic episode on this channel. As usual, I am your host, Queen Omada, okay? I'm going to be teaching you how to export to Europe and America with as little as 50,000 naira without using either NAFDAC or CAC, okay? Basically, there is this mindset, there is this ideology. People tend to believe when you talk about export, like they think is millions of dollars, is capital intensive. And I won't say that you're wrong, okay? I won't say that you're wrong because in reality, export is not cheap. It is capital intensive. It is really, really, really expensive, okay? But in this class, what we are trying to do is to maneuver, okay? What are the kind of export you can do with little capital, okay? The kind of export I do is for industrial use. Of course, it's capital intensive, okay? Because when we talk about exports, you have the oil and the non-oil export. The oil export is the exportation of the solid mineral and oil and all that. Then the non-oil export is the exportation of foodstuff, agro materials, and every other thing that is non-oil, okay? And within the non-oil exports, we have those that are exporting for industrial use, and we have those that are exporting foodstuff, okay? My own field, I focus on exportation for industrial use. What do I mean by exportation for industrial use? We export tons of raw materials, okay, that industry need to survive. Without some of this, our exports, some of those industry would have collapsed. For example, without exportation of rubber from Africa, companies like Dunlop would have collapsed. Like without rubber, there is no Dunlop. So their company will not even be in existence. So when you hear Oyibo, you hear these people make and these people make, and sometimes now we make them. Without rubber, there will be no company like Dunlop. So you will become the exporter of industrial material. Okay, we export cashew nuts, we export sesame seeds. Sesame seed is called reedy. Some tribes in Nigeria call it I don't know what they call it, but in my tribe, Idoma, we call it Igogo. Okay, so we export sesame seed, we export hibiscus flower, which is zobo. We export shea butter, shea nuts. We export a whole lot of things. Most of these things are used for industrial use. And that is the kind of exportation that I major in. But we cannot discuss that with you not having NAFDAC, with you not having CAC, with you not having export license, with you not doing all the documentation when you want to export, like certificate of origin, phytosanitary certificate, Form S, and all the documentation. You cannot do that, because when it comes to industrial export, there is no shortcut. You must follow everything, gang, till you reach the standard. Okay. But for the benefit of this course, we are going to be doing food export, which is the second aspect of a non-oil export. I talked about the industrial export and the food export. Okay, so we are going to be talking about the food export. Some people call it food export. Some people call it briefcase export. Some people call it mini exportation. So whichever name you call it, all I know is export. So far there, you carry something from Nigeria, you cross Nigeria, you enter another country, you don't be export. Whether it is mini, whether it is micro, whether it is briefcase, so it has turned to export. You will earn your dollars, okay? The only difference is this is kind of an informal exporting, because most of the details, the data are not being captured. Unlike for us that are doing the industrial exportation, you must fill all the form to show that once you export this, you must bring the money back to Nigeria. They would document that at so point in time, so company exported from Nigeria, at so point in time, the money came back to Nigeria. Everything is well documented. But this one, you take it to NIPOS, they will not even know that you export anything from Nigeria. The money will come to your port. They will not even know that any money came into Nigeria. So it is informal, okay? So most time, government will not encourage this, because you are not adding to, should I say, the GDP, even though the money is coming back to Nigeria. But sometimes the money don't even come to Nigeria. So government will not advise this kind of exports. They would rather advise you to do the normal one, which you will do all the documentation, so that they will know all the proceeds that is coming back to the country. But the way we level turn reach. Now when person chop food finish, now government go say, come give me my share. The way you be so way job no even day. Person no even chop food finish. It's not as if we are saying don't do to promote the GDP. It's not as if we are saying don't do the formal export, but inside the informal, don't forget that the informal, there is a formal inside. So you have the informal. So inside the informal, we cannot fetch the formal inside. So let's first inform. Let's first do the informal. Then when we don't balance, when table don't straight, when we're don't done, we can now remove the in and leave the formal. So we can now legalize the formal. Am I making sense? So basically, that is what we'll be doing today. Let's first carry the informal. When we don't belly food, or not don't done, or don't sick, then we can now remove the in and legalize the formal. And we cannot tell Nigeria that, see, we are doing formal law. This is the document too. We are adding to the GDP. Buhari will now give us a presidential handshake and say, well done. Because I learned for every export you do, there's a percentage that you get, okay? You get some percentage from the Nigeria Export and Promotion Council telling you, thank you, babe, thank you for the work well done. You are promoting African things, you are promoting Nigerian things to the world. You are indeed an ambassador of this country, okay? So before we reach there, let's first start with the informal. Then when we stand, we can throw away the in and leave the formal there. Okay, so basically we are talking about the informal export. Some call it the briefcase export. Some call it the foodstuff export. Some call it the mini export, whichever name you want to call it. But basically, this is the concept. There is no place on earth that you not find Nigeria, as long as human being, they exist there. If you like, you go to Saudi Arabia, you go to Gaza, there's everybody, they are running, everybody, the place is deserted. You go still see Nigeria there. You go Turkey, you see Nigeria. You go India, you see Nigeria. You go to Dubai, everywhere, you see Nigeria. And as these people are moving, they are eating. And there is one specific or peculiar things about Nigeria. We like spicy food, okay? We are so used to the taste of crayfish, the taste of okporoko, the taste of onions, the taste of chili pepper, ash, the taste of bitter leaf, put Maggi inside food. The thing don't master us, okay? So when we go to another country, start giving us food, even though it's healthy, it's looking like we want to die. It's looking at like we have not eaten. In fact, you go and bring all those salad, you see people be shouting, I just they eat grass. I go abroad now, only grass, that they give me eat. Whereas they're giving them something healthy. It's because you are not used to it. I remember when I traveled with my children were like, Mom, this doesn't look like what we know. Okay, because they are bringing chicken the chicken was like puff puff. It's not this kind of chicken that we be eating. We do croak, 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 croak. Have you ever seen any Nigeria suffering from calcium deficiency? Maybe very small, because average Nigeria will not leave bone for you. The only thing will make Nigeria leave bone for you outside. Hi, that place, now shame die. But on a normal setting, like I find rich, I eat chicken, I know I eat bone. Hey, Jesus, you don't kill me. We must and that is where you get the calcium, eh? So, so when we now traveled and they were bringing chicken that were looking like puff puff and donut, and my children, they couldn't see the bone, the handle to hold, and they're like, Mommy, this doesn't look like what we know. The next thing they bring, I say, manage it, go soon go. So that is Nigerian story. We like spicy things, we like our food, we are addicted to our food. So anywhere they go, they are looking, the next thing they are looking for African food store. They are looking for anywhere they will get food. I remember when I traveled to Florida, I traveled all the whole world looking for African food. I went to Orlando and I got an African woman. I got a Nigerian woman, Yoruba woman that was selling African food. I was buying a container of custard rubber ewedu for 7,500. That was then, not now. Small custard, 7,500. And that ewedu is chocolate color, chocolate, black. They'll put curry, they'll put thyme, they'll put so many things so that it will not smell. And I'll still eat it like that. Okay, just because I wanted to eat Nigeria food. That is that is our lifestyle. We cannot deny it. If you want to pretend, it's your own business. But let's tell ourselves the gospel truth. That is the typical Nigeria for you. So people have discovered that Nigeria will function well if they have the African food stuff. So anyway, you see Nigerians, the next thing you see is African food stores, and most of these African food stores, they rely on people from Nigeria to export those food for them. Okay, so why am I giving you this background? Let me check if she's online now. Why am I giving you this background? Adora. Okay, I just left, I missed it. So basically, why am I giving you this background? I'm giving you this background so that you will know that most of these African food stores, they rely on people like you and I to take what we have from Nigeria and export to them. This is the deal here. Many people cannot export because of the fear of documentation. Many people cannot export because of the fear of NAFDAC. Many people cannot export because of some who say they don't have CAC. This is the kind of exportation that you can start from where you are. But please take notes so that you don't say this is what Omada said. When you are doing exportation, so when you're doing exportation without all this documentation in place, please note that you are doing an informal export. Okay, so you are not going to be supplying industries. You are not going to be supplying companies, because even companies, industries cannot deal with you because you are faceless. You don't have CAC, it means you are dealing as an individual, so you are faceless. So no company, no industry will deal with you. The only people you can deal with is supplying mini products to a relations abroad, relations of friends abroad. Okay, you probably, okay, like I have a friend in US. She sells from her garage. Okay, she sells all those crayfish, all those otazi, okazi, snail, shrimps. There's one she told me we did that she want asa fish, indomie, ogbono, egusi, semo. Don't forget that their indomie is not like our own. What they have is not indomie. It is nidu, noodles. Okay, it's so. I don't know. They like it, but to me, it's so tasteless. Like, it's so tasteless. It's not like our indomie, the kro indomie that you know. Okay, so you find out that Nigerians that have tested our indomie, when you travel there, they give you needles, you throw it away. So you see people going to African church to go and buy needles, to go and buy semovita, to go and buy Ijebu gari. Okay, so basically, okay, our guest is in the house. So basically, you are not going to be exporting to companies or industry, okay, because you are doing an informal export. You are doing a mini export, or some people call it briefcase export. You're going to be sending to relatives, to friends abroad. So I'm just giving you like a recap, like a background, so that you know what we are talking about. But I'm going to be leaving this course to somebody that is very, very knowledgeable when it comes to food export. Like I said, I focus on industrial exportation. I export sesame seed for companies abroad that produce sesame oil. I export shea nuts for companies abroad that use it to turn into whipped shea butter, or they use it to produce cream. Okay, so I do industrial export. But there is somebody that is not just an exporter, she knows the in and out when it comes to food export. And today's topic is, how do you start exportation with as little as 50,000 naira without NAFDAC or without CAC? So I'm going to bring Adora in so that she can continue and give you the whole gist of our discussion today. So Adora, it's nice having you on board.
Can you
Hi,
hear me?
Adora. Yes, we can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear Adora? Please, if you can hear her, type yes on the comment section so that we are sure that everybody is hearing us loud and clear. Adora, I don't think they can hear you.
Can you guys hear me now? Is the sound better? Hello, hi.
I can hear you, Adora, but I don't know. I don't seem to be seeing any yes from there.
Oh.
But I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so quickly brief me through what has been shared so far.
Okay, the years are coming in. Okay, basically, today's topic is how they can export with as little as 50,000 naira to exporting food products, okay, without the use of NAFDAC and CAC. Okay, so before you came in, I was trying to give them like a rundown on the opportunities in the non-oil export. Okay, and I said majorly I focus on export for industrial use, which is capital intensive. Okay, because most of the export for industrial use, we kind of ship like container load for industries, and most of this industry, most of their volumes are actually massive. Okay, where
Yes,
you have a
that's
scenario where they will tell you to do like 10 containers in a year, or they'll tell you to do two containers in a month. So that is capital intensive. Okay, but for the benefit of this course, we are looking at the food export, which some people call it the informal export, while some call it briefcase export, and some people even call
yes.
it mini export. Okay, so we're looking at how they can start with the little sum they have. Okay, and I'm telling them that we're going to be waiting for an expert in that field, since that is not the field I major on, so that you can dissect and expose them to this opportunity. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks for having me, ma.
You're
Okay,
welcome, Adora.
so exporting is really interesting, and it is one
Sorry
business
to
that
cut
a
you,
lot of
Adora. You
people.
will have to introduce yourself. Sorry to cut you short. Let's
Okay,
have your full introduction, ma'am.
all right. Good day, everyone. Good evening to those here in Nigeria. My name is Adora Onyeke. I'm popularly known as the cargo girl or the smart exporter.
Yes,
So,
so
yes, so a lot of people know me on through my Instagram page as the smart exporter. So basically, I manage an export company that handles freight forwarding to the United States, Canada, UK, and a host of other countries in diaspora. Now, what we do, we cater mostly to mini exporters. We cater mostly to people who export for personal use, for sale, and for retail purposes. So, exporting on a large scale is what most people know about. But there is a lot of money in mini exportation, which not so many people are aware of. So I've been working with my Afrimo Logistics, an export agency, for close to 3 years now. And I would tell you that 80% of our customers are MSEs, that's micro and the small businesses. So these people mostly female owned businesses, female run businesses. And we all know that majority of the businesses women do is on a small scale. So how do we cater to them when you want to go into mini exportation? How do you handle it? Because exporting is interesting. It looks easy as well. It is very, very profitable. I won't lie to you. Exporting is very, very profitable. But if you don't do it right, you might get some things wrong and it will just discourage you from the whole process. So basically, Mini exportation is exports on a small level, exports on a small scale. If you are not starting with a container load of items or with huge tonnage or volume, how do you start exporting? Especially for those in the agro industry, agro-based products. Firstly, I would like to point out the fact that globalization is working and digital marketing cannot be ruled out in mini exportation, because export means you are taking goods from one country to another. It's just basically moving goods from one country, country A to country B. And you don't have to, it's not like in the olden days where you have to take those things yourself or travel with these items. So how do you connect with someone in America when you are here in Nigeria? Obviously, it's very small scale business, so you can't be wasting flight tickets moving these items yourself. That is where mini exportation comes in. You are moving item A to item A to countries USA, Canada, UK, Dubai, Dublin, wherever. And because of the distance, you have to connect with these people in other ways that are not physical. How do you do that? Through your phone. Through your phone. With your phone, you can connect to people all over the world. You can connect to millions of people. So social media is very, very important. I always tell people social media is a tool that is good and is bad. If you use it in a good way, to be profitable for you. If you use it just as something for entertainment or just for cause, it will serve you that way. If you want it to serve you as a money making machine, it will serve you as a money making machine. Yes, a lot of people spend lots of money on their phone, and they buy phones of over thousands of naira, over 300,000, 400,000. And the functions they use that phone for is still the functions that a phone of 25,000 naira can conveniently perform. So if you are using your phone for just WhatsApp, Facebook, and calls and texting without making money from it, you have to become wiser, you have to become smarter, especially if you are going to go into exportation. You have to know how to reach out to people. You have to know how to present your product in a way that will appeal to audience in a global stage.
Hmm.
So someone from UK is seeing your product, they love it, they want to order. Someone from Canada is seeing your product, they love it, they want to order as well. How do you bridge the gap between them? This is where mini exportation comes in. Without NAFDAC, without being registered with Export Promotion Council, without CAC documents, there are stages. Life is stage by stage. It doesn't mean that you will not need these things later on. You will definitely. But now we are trying to reach out to people who have not done these registrations, who just want to start and at least make profits, no matter how little, and then from there they leverage to become greater. So give me an example. For those in the comment section, please give me an example of your product. I want the class to be as relatable as possible. So I will walk you through how you can export this thing with less than 100,000 naira. Say plantain chips. I can't see the chat box.
Okay, I will be reading it for you.
Okay.
I've not seen any comment either. So she's asking, give her an example so that she can give you a practical scenario. Any examples? Okay, somebody said ginger powder. Another person said plantain chips. Okay, so Funke is giving an example of ginger powder. Hello, Adora.
Yes, I can hear you, ma. Am I audible?
Yes, so Funke is giving an example of ginger powder.
Okay, ginger powder. So, for example, you have ginger powder. Where should be your target audience? Switzerland should be your target audience. Dubai should be your target audience. America should be your target audience. People that are there, your target location. People in these locations understand the need for Nigerian ginger because they are among the three largest producers of ginger. I think Nigerian ginger is one of the best. I was told that it has some capacities that they really, really love. So if you have ginger powder and other spices in general, India, Vietnam, USA, UAE, that's United Arab Emirates, Dubai is the most popular there. South Africa, Morocco, Netherlands, and Indonesia. Indonesia. So there are industries here that love Nigerian ginger or ginger grown on African soil because it is organic. Now, there are three ways you can go into exportation of ginger. You reach out to these people and you offer them, you let them know what you have to offer. You let them know that you can deliver the properties of your product, how it is packaged. That's if you're sending to them in the raw form, there's a level of profit you make when you are sending ginger, spices, and other raw materials, other spices in that raw form. Then since it is processed, it means you might want to go into something called private labeling. Now, what is private labeling? Private labeling is like when you have gotten a customer, and this customer is maybe a wholesaler of these items in Netherlands or USA, for example. That person owns an African store, owns a pharmaceutical, or supplies to pharmacies and industries that make use of this your product. You have gotten this person, you know their brand. So you offer, you ask, will they be willing? Do they want you to label for them? So at that way, you are saving cost for them in the sense that you are putting their packaging on it, you are putting their branding on it in such a way that instead of say Ada's ginger powder. I'm using my name for example now because I can't see your product name. So whatever your product name is will not be in any way on the label of these items. Rather, what will be on it is the name of the industry, the store, the African supermarket, the Indian supermarket over there in the country you are sending to. That is what will be there. With as little as 5,000 naira, you can print out labels, you can print out stick-on labels. You get cups, there are cups that have different capacity that you pour ginger into, bottle it, and then add those labels to it. So you are labeling and printing these people's name, their company name on it with your product. Your product is there, your packaging materials are there, so they have sent you what their normal label looks like, their maybe their store address, the quantity. If they want small cups, 300 milligram cups. If they want 500-gram cups. If they want 1 kg packs, 2 kg packs, and the rest. That's how you do it for that. That is how you do it for spices. For plantain chips, you will most likely have packed it from Nigeria. You would have packed it, but because you are sending to the international market, the way you pack it in Nigeria, the way you pack it to sell for people who are buying in your neighborhood is not how you pack it when it's going for export. Yes, it will still be sealed, it will still be in maybe the way it is, but then you have to make provision for boxing so that that product is not tampered with in transit. So for example, we're dealing with 50,000 naira, right?
Yes, yes.
People hear me. Okay. So plantain is not really in season now. So I don't know how people that are doing plantain business are making the money from it. But let's say plantain is in season. When plantain is in season, you market your products on Instagram, on Facebook, or through LinkedIn. You connect to people that have stores in diaspora or people that want it for personal use. Now you have bridged the gap between you and your customer with your phone, with the power of social media. You have gotten to that customer. Good. The next thing is now making the customer trust you that you will be able to deliver. So for one thing that is very, very important that I would like many exporters to bear in mind is the power of connection and relatability. Carry your customers along. Say you are processing plantain flour for a customer in diaspora. When you are going to the market or when you are at the market, the bush market, that you are buying this plantain in heads, you can carry the customer along by just sending her little clips, videos and pictures that, oh, this is the farm where we get it, this is how it is done, and that and that and that. Then when it is dried, when it is processed, that way this customer knows that you are reliable. You actually do these things that you claim you have. So you are showing the customer the back end of how their products are packaged, how it is processed. It really boosts connection, it boosts relatability. For myself, I do shopping sometimes, like procurement for people in diaspora. At first, it used to be on a small scale, like maybe get goods of 20,000 naira, 25,000 naira, 50,000 naira, as the case may be, for these customers. When I am in the market, I carry this person along. Oh my, you said you want egusi. There is hand peeled egusi and there is machine egusi. This is the price of this one. This is the price of this one. I send pictures. This person, oh, what's the difference? I let the person know. When this person needs crayfish, this is crayfish. This is this. This is this. This is shrimp. This one is Cotonou shrimp. This one is Nigerian shrimp. This is the difference, ma. Which one would you prefer? Sometimes the person might have had a budget of say 50,000 naira. As you are carrying the person along in the market, the person will be like, oh, what is that I just saw? And you let the person know. I'll be like, okay, add this to my order. I would like this.
Exactly.
I would like this as well. So connection, be as real as possible. I know there is a wave of um social media coaches always like leave it, fake it till you make it, present yourself like a CEO, like this. But people want to relate with fellow people. They want to know that somebody they are talking to is not a machine. Everybody is social. Like humans are social people. We want to have something to connect with others about. Are we following? So
Yes.
by the time you carry the person along, that person has some level of trust in you that you can't run away with their money. You are not out to scam them. If you have taken the stress of going to the market or going to bush farm for them, you won't stress them. You won't scam them rather. So by the time you are done with that, you've done the processing, you've done the packaging, you get an agent. And getting an agent is very easy. There are so many people online now, but you just have to be careful so you do not fall into the hands of scammers. Then there are some clients that would prefer you give the package to an agent or freight forwarder that they already know. So you just deliver the items to the cargo person and the customer handles payment for shipping. So at that point in time, the profit you have gotten is from selling your goods to this person. And in a case where, for me, I would advise that if you are going into export, you try and
No, Adora.
Open a dollar account. Hello, sorry, the
Yes,
call is
we can
interrupted.
hear you. Yeah. Hello, Adora.
Hello,
Yes, can you hear me?
can I go on?
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Am I audible? Am I still audible?
Yes, please. Can you hear me?
Please,
Yes,
can you guys hear me? Can you hear me?
yes.
Madam Debbie, can you hear me? Hello. Sorry for this network issue. Is it urgent? I'm in class. Amanda, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. My network actually
Oh,
went off.
thank God. I was thinking it's my own network as well.
At a point, I couldn't hear anybody. Please, can you all hear us? If you can hear us, just say something. Can you hear us?
Yes, they can.
Okay. Have you seen
Okay.
any reply? Because I can't see any reply.
The reply I saw, I think it was the last one, Eden Food and
Yes,
Ngozi Nambi.
yes. Okay, please go on, Adora.
Okay, so when it comes to food exports, let me just try and quickly run through everything. Um, if you are starting out, please create a niche for yourself. Create a niche for yourself. Everybody is doing food, but which particular food do you want to be known for? Everybody is doing spices. Like, I'm tired of seeing food pages on Instagram, like raw food pages, people that are selling ogbono, egusi, palm oil, and the like. Is everywhere on Instagram. I don't know about Facebook. I'm not a Facebook person. But what will differentiate you? Now we're seeing people that are coming up with just ofada mix. It's not like if you order other things, normal pepper from them or palm oil, they won't have. But they have specialized that niche. They've specialized in just making ofada pepper, because people in diaspora like ease. They like quick things. They are working 2 to 3 jobs, so they need things sharp sharp. There are people that do just bleached palm oil. They are known for it and they make serious money from it. Just bleached palm oil. Because in the last 1 or 2 years, there has been a wave towards healthy eating, especially by people over there and even those in Nigeria. So a lot of people want to eat traditional food, but they don't want a lot of calories in it. There are a lot of calories in palm oil, so they want other substitutes. So people are now buying kuli oil. People are now buying sunflower oil. People are now buying other types of oil, and everybody's focusing on palm oil. Do you get now?
Yes,
So it's not like you won't do these other things, but niche down, niche down. Be someone that when people call your name, you'll be like, oh, that woman that sells Uba. Oh, that woman that sells shea butter. Oh, that woman that is known as the pepper woman. There's someone that is known as the pepper woman because she does other food stuff, but the brand she is known for is that her pepper mix that people can use for ayamase and ofada. There are people that have become so good with spices that it's just spices. It's just spices. It looks like just spices, but they also have other things they do. But the spices is what makes them different or pop out. So if you are selling something, you need a signature product. You need a signature product that you'll be known for. Just like Coca-Cola company. When you hear Coca-Cola, you think of Coke first. They make Sprite, they make Fanta, they make other things, they make other products, but Coke seems to be their signature product. It doesn't mean that you won't do other food items. It doesn't mean that you won't do other spices. It doesn't mean you won't sell other fabrics, but what will be your signature product?
I agree.
So please bear that in mind. Are we following?
Yes,
Are we following? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes. If you are feeling it, please let me know. Please ginger me because this is like my first time doing this YouTube thing.
yes.
So at the end of this live class, I would want you, if you have already started a business in exports, I would want you to look at the array of foodstuff or things, products that you have. Which one seems to be your best seller? Which one is the one that even for people in Nigeria here, that's the one they always order more? That's the one that always sells out faster. Make that your signature product. Then find a way to package it in such a way that it will be very easy to use for anybody, for busy moms, for busy career women, for busy people in general. Because people abroad are busy people. They have little time to waste on frivolous things. So if they want to cook, they want it to be like all in one. They want everything almost ready. If it's fish, their fish should already be deboned. So if you want to be selling dry fish, can you make it in such a way that it's just from your pack to their pot? They don't have to start looking at it again, like, let me select it. The same goes for beans. The same goes for fada. The same goes for other spices that you are doing. Can you try and reduce cooking time for them? Is there a way you can do that product that when it gets to these customers is ready, is with little cooking and is ready to eat? Okay, I'm back. So are we following? With little
Yes.
cooking, with little processing, and you're ready to to use. So that's for that on signature, like niche down. Have a product that is your best seller that introduces your brand. Even before you get there, that product is already there for you. Then the next one will be to choose people you can collaborate with. As somebody starting off, grow with other people that are growing, grow with other brands that, hello,
No.
hello.
Yes, we can hear you, Adora.
Okay, so can you grow along with other products that are complementary to yours? So that, let's say you are a micro business owner, you have products, you sell palm oil, and you have someone else that does other food stuff that can be complementary to palm oil. It's just like this bread and butter people when they are moving together. So as this person is moving, the target audience of these people, if they buy this, they will buy your own. Somebody that buys palm oil will buy dried fish. Somebody that buys dried fish will buy spices. You
Yeah.
have pepper soup spices, you have yaji spice, you have jollof spices, authentic Nigerian spices, you have Isala spice, you have Nkwobi spice. You can be known for just spices, and then you grow alongside somebody that is selling palm oil that is very popular with it. So as people are ordering from this person that sells palm oil, let's say for example UD Foods, as people are buying palm oil from UD Foods, they are ordering your spices because they know your spice is also the best. And because you shout out this same person that has complementary products, that person, like your products are on that person's page. The people that come to that person's page will also come to your page. It's just like on Jumia when you order for something. I don't know if you've noticed it. Let's say you order a power bank and it is successful, you place that order. The next thing you will see pop up is another product that is complementary. Jumia will tell you people that bought power banks also bought this phone case. Do you understand? So I don't know the marketing big word for it. I'm not a marketing guru, but I just try to use these things in my own small way. So as you are growing alongside that person, people that I have people that they don't need to pay me for adverts because I myself am also growing. But whenever I buy things for this person and that customer is like, oh, I need so products, I just refer that person. I just move that customer to that person so they buy from that person. So please don't look at everyone as your competitor. Don't look at everyone as your competitor. Can we all that are just growing grow together? Can we make a circle of collaboration where we are not feeling jealous or scared of the fact that this person will take my customers? There are markets where the whole line, everybody sells the same thing, but everybody get their customer. Your customer will come to you. If you make your product worth it, your customer will come to you. Your customer will come to you. Don't be scared to put your product online because everybody is selling online. There will be something special about you that will make someone want to buy from you. If you get your packaging right, you get your marketing right, you know how to present your products well, you will get your own customers, I assure you. There are a lot of Nigerians in diaspora. There are a lot of Africans in diaspora. Everybody cannot attend to everybody. One person cannot attend to the whole market. Do you understand? So you will have your own community. You have someone that will definitely want to buy from you because there's something that makes that person feel connected to your brand. So be able to push your product, push your brand, carry your market on your head. That's the thing. Nobody at this point where you are growing, I would want to also add that if you don't already have packaging, like you've not gotten your name with CAC and everything, why not carry people along while you are in the market? Snap pictures, show them what can be combined with this, what can be combined with this. Did you know why stockfish is popular with Igbo people? This is because this. Do you know why Igbo people love crayfish? This. Be a storyteller, carry people along. Pictures go 1,000 way. Like one picture can paint 1,000 words. So please, as much as possible, take pictures, do videos, write captions yourself. Then the next stage will now be when you have gotten that customer that has placed an order. What do you do after? You try and get an export agent. And it's not just getting an export agent. When it comes to this whole relating with people abroad, you are in it for money. In as much as you want to meet a need, you are also in it for money. So as you are reaching out to the agents, ask for a commission because you are a vendor. That is one thing I do with everything I buy. I would let you know that, sir, this thing I'm buying, there are many other people that want to buy this thing. Is there so and so commission for me? What if I bring 2 other packages? What if I bring 2 other people? What will be my commission? 10 naira in 10 places is 100 naira. 100 naira in 10 places is 1,000 naira. By the time you are multiplying it, is adding up. So by the time you reach out to an export agent, tell the person that I'm working with customers. If your price is 2,300 naira per kg, because I am a vendor, I will pay you 2,100 naira per kg because it's not a one-time thing. So if you have been making that mistake, maybe your customers give you products or they've bought products from you and then they tell you to take it to so cargo agent. Make a business deal with that person. You don't have to write papers and everything. Just tell the person, see. Instead of bringing just one load for you, for this my customer, whenever I have other for people abroad, I will bring it to you. How much is my cost? Do you understand? Am I still clear?
Yes. Yes.
Chidima Bela said we can hear you. Okay, thank you. So everybody wants more customers. As you are reaching out to this agent, if it's 2,000 naira, if it's 1,000 naira, tell the person to give you discounts. That person will definitely give you 200 naira discount, 100 naira discount, or 500 naira discount, as the case may be. Because in export, the higher the kg, the lower the price, sort of. So by the time you are doing volume, in your little days, when you still have small, reach out that agreement so that by the time you are bringing in more customers from them, when the numbers are big, your commission will be big. Are we following?
Yeah.
So you have sent it to, you have given it to the agents, then they handle the rest. They know how they will pack it in boxes, how they will wrap it and everything, and it will get to the customer's table. And in that way, you have successfully done your business. Say the customer ordered for something that is worth 50,000 naira, and you have gone to bush market. You have bought this thing for 25,000 naira. You dried it, you picked it, you processed it, and you sealed it in nylon. Last, you might have spent, let's say, 35,000 naira on it or 40,000 naira on getting that product ready up to that point. The extra 15,000 naira is yours. So if you are doing agro business, I mentioned bush market because that's where you can get the cheapest prices. So try and cut out middlemen as much as possible. Try and cut out middlemen when you are sourcing for things, when you are sourcing for products. Try and source out, like, get these products from the closest person to the farmer, or if possible the farmer, so that you are not getting it at a higher price. You are getting it at the price that is still almost close to source price, almost close to the cost price of that thing. That way it is more affordable for the customer that is buying it. For example, a bag of garri, right now a bag of garri is 18,000 naira in Lagos. If you are ordering that same bag of garri from Auchi or from Benin or from Delta State, it is 10,000 naira, 11,000 naira. I still asked someone today that bought a bag of garri for 11,000 naira in Delta State, whereas in Lagos, in mile 12 market, it is 18,000 naira yellow garri. So imagine if you are doing business and you've gotten a business deal to supply to someone in the US. That person wants 4 bags of garri. You pay for it, you get it from Delta. 11 times 4 is 44,000 naira, right?
Yeah.
You pay 3,000 naira to weigh bill it from Delta State to Lagos. You pick it up from the park or they deliver it to your house if you are someone that has logistics that does that. You pick it up. So 44,000 naira is the cost price from Delta State. You use 3,000 naira to transport it to Lagos. You have used 47,000 naira, because I'm trying to be very, very practical. I know it might not be the exact price, but you have used 47,000 naira as expenses on this bag of garri, right?
Yes.
Now, this customer wants you to package it into smaller portions for them. And let's say a bag of garri is 35 or 40 kg. The bigger ones might be 60 or 50 kg. You now need smaller packs. Please hold on a second. Let me get something.
Are we feeling her? Are we getting value? If you are getting values, please let me hear. Let me just leave
I'm
a
back.
comment, okay?
Please, are you getting value? Are you, like, am I relatable? Do you
Yes.
people understand?
Yes.
Okay. So now this person has already gotten it. You have already gotten it at 47,000 naira, abi, for 4 bags, big bags of garri. And you are not a big person, you are just starting up. And this person wants to resell it. You know, people abroad don't have time to come and be dividing garri into Congo, dividing it into one pack. When you go to the market, you can get this nylon. This nylon, a pack of it is 1,500 naira, 1,200, depending on the sizes. Depending on the sizes. This goes for people that are doing other things like crayfish, other spices and the rest. there will be packaging materials that are very good that you can use. I think this should be the cheapest nylon for repackaging. Then there is also Ziploc nylon. That's the one that when you pour items, you can just zip it.
Yes, this is the Ziplocs. This is the Ziplocs, right?
Exactly. So the Ziploc is cheaper, is thicker, but a bit more expensive. So you use that now. You get maybe if you have siblings or children, for those that are married here, if you have kids, divide it into portions. Tell the person, give the person container. Okay, my love, put this container here, put one here, put one here. Everybody does that. If you are not privy to that, you can just get maybe two of these aboki or people that will be more than willing to do the job. In less than 2 hours, you've divided everything. You have divided the 4 bags of garri into 1 kg packs. So you have added value to the garri. The garri is no longer 1 full bag of garri. You have added value to it. Because if that person is buying it, no market woman will have the time to pack this thing, to repack it into smaller portions for that person, right? So as an exporter, you have added value to that thing. So people will be willing to pay more because you have saved them time and cost of doing that thing abroad. Because abroad, they will pay per hour and they pay more to people that will do that for them. So now the next thing is, if that customer wants it labeled, that person owns a supermarket that she has her own name and labels. Because she has been doing this business before, she probably has a printer in Nigeria that does that thing for her. She can tell the printer to deliver to you, and you add those stickers to each pack. You add those stickers to each pack of that stuff, and her product is ready. You have done procurement. Grammar is out of it now. You have done procurement, you have done delivery, and you have done private labeling for that customer. See all these big coaches that will ask you for big money and they don't do it. So they will just be using grammar for you. You have done private labeling because it's just as if that product is made in US. Your private labeling is done for that person. So the next thing is, if the person has a cargo agent, the cargo agent will deliver it to them and then they deliver it to her. So because you have done all these solutions, you will not charge the normal rate that people charge. Say for example, the bag of garri is 18,000 naira in Lagos now. That's the full bag. You have bought nylon to repack it, abi? You have also added stickers for her. You have also repackaged it. If you sell it at 20,000 naira per bag, you are not too greedy. You get? So with 47 or 50,000 naira, 20,000 times 4 is 80,000 naira. You have successfully made almost 40% profit on it. So do you understand how the export chain works now for mini exportation? That's how it goes for other products as well. You try and cut out middlemen. You get it from the cheapest source, repackage it into the best, like the best way.
Ready to use.
Yes, the best form that is easy to use, and then you've added value to that product, so you can charge more for it. Are we following? You've
Yes,
added
yes.
you've added value, so you can charge more. The same goes for, I did it with stockfish. I did it with stockfish business. I bought a bag of stockfish, this cutlet, for 180,000 naira.
Okay, I don't know.
Now
We'll soon be taking questions.
yeah. So let's say you buy a bag of stockfish for 180,000 naira. You divide it into, a bag is 30 kg. You divide it into 1 kg packs. So you have 30 packs of stockfish now, or crayfish, or bonga fish, as the case may be. It's now easy to use and it's very presentable. When you go online to check, most of the vendors sell for 10,000 naira, 9,005. The ones that claim to be wholesalers will sell 8,500 naira. Now, 8,500 naira or 10,000 naira times 30 is 300,000 naira from a bag that is 180,000 naira.
Hello?
You might have spent some more money. I don't want to use.
You're breaking.
Hello, am I still
Hello,
on?
Adora. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much. Hello, Adora, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, the network is fluctuating, and we'll soon be rounding up. So
Okay.
I don't know, are you rounding up now so that we can take some questions?
Yes, I'm done. So basically, try and cut out middlemen, get that product from the cheapest source, then add value to the product, then reach out to these customers. They will be more than willing because your price will be fair enough. You are giving them value, and that product is already packaged for easy use.
Thank you so much. Please let's tell Adora. Thank you for this
Thank you.
hot lecture. Please let the thank you keep pumping in. Pump in. Ginger has swag. Okay. So we
Thank
are going to be
you.
leaving. Adora is about starting a YouTube channel. She have a whole lot to offer. Okay, when it comes to food exportation. For those of you that are interested in food exportation, we'll drop the link on this video so that you people just carry yourself to her side so that you can benefit from the you can see that it's even we that is hurrying out. She has a whole lot that she wants to bless humanity. So we'll leave her link so that you can follow her and you can see subsequent videos like this. And if you have personal concerns or issues, you can ask her directly, okay? So we'll leave the link so that you can follow her. So basically, Adora, can you hear me, Adora? I'll be asking you some hot questions that I know my students, right? And I know most of the questions that they have been WhatsApping me and I've been sending it on message. Oh, we lost her, right? I wanted to ask her some questions. Okay, she's back. Hello, Adora, welcome back.
Yes, thank you, ma.
So
The
I know
rain,
my
I think it's drizzling here, so the network is really, really poor.
Oh, wow. So I know my people and my people know me. We know ourselves. So I'm just like in my head, I'm just hearing them asking some question. Like I've not asked them, but in my head, I know what they would want me to ask you, which is number
Okay.
one. Imagine a new exporter that don't know anything, like a JJC, that don't know anything, gong. And that person now luckily got a buyer that wants to buy a product from him or her. Okay? Let's say
Okay.
the buyer wants to buy one bag of gari and she have cut the middleman, she have gotten the gari, she have gotten a ziplock, and she have gotten probably a sealing machine. This is a sealing machine, right? She have gotten a sealing
Yes.
machine and she have packaged everything.
Mm.
How can that person ship it cheap to the US or to the UK? Because this has always been the problem of many exporters. Most times they take something they want to ship and the shipping price is even more than the product that they want to ship. How can
Okay.
a new biz get a very cheap shipping agent? And what will be her first point of call? This is somebody that don't know anything, JJC,
Anything.
apart from
Okay.
the front of her door. Where should she go to? Or who is she supposed to call? And where can she get cheap shipping agent that can carry that her small one bag that she has packed to either the
Mm.
US or to the UK? That is our first question.
Okay. Okay, thank you for that question. Um, for someone that just started out, you can always ask that customer that, please, do you have a preferred shipping agent that you would like us to deliver this to? If that person says yes, the person has already done all the job for you. So the next thing is just to reach out to the agent, or the agent will even be the one to pick up from you, and that is done. So whatever happens between the customer and the agent is now left to them, since they already have established relationship. Then for someone who does not, when the client says, oh no, I don't have any agent, please help me out with one. The next thing is to reach out to verified agents. You can use Google. You can use Google. Verified freight forwarders in Lagos, verified cargo agents to USA. You would see them. The ones that pop up on top are most likely the ones that, like, for being by, like, due to the number of years and reviews and everything, they are the ones that get on top. And for also some that do digital marketing, there, maybe they just like sponsored ads on Instagram, they'll be the ones at the top. So what you do is to then call them, call different people and compare prices. That's if you've never done it. Call different people and compare prices. The first thing to ask is, how much do you charge per kg to USA? Tell the person in the States, I'm sending to Texas, I'm sending 20 kg to Texas. How much is your price for 20 kg? Then ask if there is a minimum kg in case the package you are sending is very small, so you know what to do. So in that case now, you have gotten the best option because it's a new business relationship. Most people will want to impress you, so they will let you know that, okay, as a newcomer, that's those that have good business ethics, they will let you know that this is the price package. So you compare prices from 3 people, and the one that seems best to you, you pick that person. Then the third one, let me still sell my market to. I manage an export company, and we handle delivery to most of these countries, depending on wherever. Every state in the US, Canada, we deliver to doorsteps. So if you check prices, you check our own prices, whichever option is the cheapest for you, you use. And which that agent you are using should also have a discount for vendors, because as a vendor you will be, you are not a one-time customer, you'll be having, you are a repeat customer. Once that relationship is established, you will keep on sending, because human beings is just is rational. You have used this person, you won't want to try another new person so far that person is behaving well. So because of, based on that, that you will be sending different orders to this person, tell the person you want a discount and the person will give you discount on it. From there, you are also making money, not just on the product that you have sold to this person and you have gotten profit, you have also gotten a commission from the shipping fee. For example, maybe you are sending to the UK, and this customer, this agent that you have gotten, does 1,500 naira per kg to the UK. Yeah. As a vendor in my company, you are entitled to 1,300 naira as a vendor. So your clients will check the page of the vendor to the page of the shipping people, and you tell them that it's 1,500 naira, because truthfully, it's 1,500 naira that these people are charging. But because you are a vendor, you have gotten a discount of 300 naira, right? You have gotten 1,300 naira, so you have 200 naira per kg. And let's say that product you are taking is 50 kg. 200 naira times 50 is 10,000 naira. So that's another means that you have made money.
Thank you so much, Adora. Thank you so much. So the next question, I can see people asking, but I think you have provide answer. Is okay, somebody is asking, what is the name of your export management company? Okay, and where can they see your price and your contact and your details?
Okay, you visit Myafri Mall. It's our brand name. We will leave it in the comment section. Myafrimall. You check us on Facebook. AF
Yeah.
RI
Yeah.
MALL.
Okay.
So
Is
my
it on
email
YouTube,
is
or Instagram or something?
on Instagram, Facebook, and we have a website.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So we
So,
handle sea
so
cargo, air
they can get
freight.
your price. They can get your price
Yes,
list
you can
there.
get our price list. Yes.
Okay. Somebody is. I think the person joined last lately, but I
Okay.
can help the person. The person is asking, how do we get buyers? If you started with us, we talked about the how you can leverage on social media. Okay. And one thing that I've been talking about and Adora has talked about is you can use social media. In fact, most of Adora customers, she has testified that most of our customers is from Instagram. Okay, Adora is into food export. Apart from the fact that she's working with a shipping company, she's into full-time food export. And she said almost all her customers, she normally gets it from Instagram.
Instagram.
I'm into industrial export. Almost all my customers, I get it from LinkedIn. Okay. There is no way at all you can escape it. Okay. It's looking like somebody is just here speaking noise. If I want to get 2 customers this week in a LinkedIn, I know what to post. I don't just post anything on my LinkedIn. I post strategically. For example, I want to sell organic ginger. The next thing on my Instagram, I will just put, hey, thank you, She Trade, for training me for organic ginger. I am organic certified. If you are thinking of getting organic ginger in Nigeria, please slide through my DM. And like joke, you will see all those people will start sliding through my DM.
Yes, through
Okay.
social media.
Yeah, so I strategically put posts. I don't put posts. In fact, my post is like a bait. I put posts to come. Like I throw that ball to come. I don't just put posts for the fun of it. That is how I get my buyers. Okay. But Adora talked about you using Instagram. Okay. Yesterday I tried to discuss with her, and when she was trying to give me some ideas on how to get use Google and Instagram, I said, okay, let me check what she has been doing. And when I opened the Instagram, and I was amazed. Like I was like, everything is there. Okay, because she told me that you just go to, okay, I know that if you want to look for all those African store, you can go to your Google and you type it. I've told you, right? I've told you here countless times, but I have never linked it with Instagram. So when she was talking yesterday
Yes.
that
Use
when,
hashtag.
when she was talking yesterday that, for example, if you want to target Texas, you go to your Google and you put African food stores in Texas, okay? You will see they will list it plenty. So
A
I
long
just said,
catalog.
yes, when she said that yesterday, I went to my Google and I typed the African food store in Texas, and I started seeing different name. Naomi African Village Market. Because she said when you see the name, you take that name and you go to your Instagram and check for that name. So when I saw the Naomi African Market, I typed that same name on Instagram. I was just seeing Okporoko, palm oil, palm wine that Naomi is selling on the Instagram. I'm like, oh my
And the
God.
thing is, most of them handle their Instagram themselves, but their website
Directly.
is handled by developers.
Most of
So
them
you
are not
reach
too
them
strong to handle
directly
websites. So you may send message to email or website, they will not answer you.
and they
But
won't reply
Instagram, that
because they
one,
are not doing it.
Instagram is, they will get their alert immediately. So I said, let me test my muscle, let me flex my muscle. And I sent message to Naomi. Sorry, what if I get African food in a well packaged manner and at a very good price? Will you want to buy? She said, I just saw a message. Why not? And I'm like, Jesus, the thing is,
Value.
I don't know, this
They
was just
offer
yesterday that we
value.
talked about, just yesterday. And I'm just like, so why would people still be asking for buyer? Because this is me that is not doing food export. And
There is a long list.
I just sent message to 3 people. In less than 5 minutes, somebody have answered me and say, why not? So imagine I want to do food export. I'll just continue from there. Okay, so for those of you that are thinking about starting with 50,000 naira without necessarily thinking of advert, this is what you would do. Go to your Google, ready on the state you want to focus on. Like Adora told us here right now, they do sea shipping to sea cargo to Canada, to UK, to US. So I may want to advise you to focus on this place now first, so that you don't do air cargo. Air cargo is quite expensive, okay? So that you focus on either Canada, UK, or US, and go to your Google, put African food store in Canada. You will, in fact, put African food store in Toronto. That was what I typed yesterday. You will see their name. Okay, carry that name, go to Instagram, put that name there. You will see those people. Send them a message. Okay, just keep sending. You can send to 10 persons and one person will answer you.
Send to 10 person, 3 or 4 people will answer you.
I sent to 3 people yesterday and I got one already. So you can send to 10 persons, 2 will answer you. Send to 20 people, 5 will answer you. You've gotten your buyers. That one is enough. Because by the time you may not even be able to do all these ones, because it's a continuous supply. So this is the fastest, direct, shortcut, or tap way to get your buyers. Okay. So I will not tell you LinkedIn, because LinkedIn that I've been using is more on industrial exportation. Most of those people in LinkedIn, they are CEOs. They will not come and start telling you, come and send me 50,000 naira Gary. Okay, that's why they say your social media, know your target and know where you are hitting it. Okay, you, for example, you won't be looking for CEOs and you go to Facebook and be doing adverts. You are just getting your priority wrong. Okay, you will not be looking for example, you are selling weavons. Let's say you import weavons, you want to sell weavons. Instead of you to go to Facebook, you now take it to LinkedIn. You are wasting your time, because you know when you go to Facebook, you see plenty housewives there. So you miss your target. So take the social media that works for you. Don't spread too wide and too thin. You see some people, they are in almost 50, 20 social media. TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn. You will spread too wide and too thin. Like me, I focus on 3 social media. Up to, I was telling her yesterday, she was laughing. I said, up to now, this Instagram thing, they do me like everybody for Instagram, they say. Okay,
yes,
one social media that I don't joke with, because of the kind of business I do, I deal with CEOs, I deal with industrial exports. So I need the CEOs of these companies to look at what I'm doing. So LinkedIn is my family member, Idea. Okay, so LinkedIn is my #1 social media. Then YouTube, they said if a picture, an image speak 1,000 words, then video speak millions of words. Okay, so that is why I use YouTube. I teach people on YouTube, and at the same time, sometimes I still try to sell myself. Okay, just like last class, I was teaching you about ginger powder, and I said, when somebody asked, and the person said, for those of us that are not in North, how can we get ginger powder? And I said, if you are not in North and you need ginger powder, please call me. I will send you 50 kg, 100 kg of ginger powder. That is advert. I've advertised myself and not be seen. Not be seen. So in as much as I'm teaching you, I've used the opportunity to sell myself. Okay, so these are the social media platform that I use. So for this particular food export, Instagram and Google is your go-to place. Search for the place you want to export to, carry the name and go to Instagram and look for those people so that you can send them a direct message. So that, in fact, message that immediately they are seeing it and you are sure that the click-through rate, you will get something out of it. So that is how you find buyers. Okay, so I've helped Adora to answer that question. And Adora, I think one thing they will want to ask is this mini exportation, some people call it briefcase exportation or informal exportation. I think they can I know that they can send to their friends, to their family, to African food store, but can they put their package in African food store when they don't have NAFDAC? Let's
No,
say
you
you
can't.
package Gary 1 kg and send it to the US. You can't put it in African food store without NAFDAC, right?
No, you cannot. The
Okay, so
only
basically
way,
what they can do is to send
the
to family members and friends or send to
Yes.
those that have African food store in bulk,
And
right?
those ones, yes, and those ones will either repack it, because for someone to have an African food store, it means they already have FDA approval,
Yes.
because the US authority has to make sure that as long as you are selling consumables, you abide by the health protection policies. So they have FDA approval. That is why most of them will want you to put their own labels on it.
Okay.
It's only if your brand is already very big, it is NAFDAC approved, and you are a member of the NEPC, then it can be on their shelves.
Even at
Mm,
that, they want you
yes,
to have the FDA.
yes, even at that, you would need FDA for it. So that is not for mini exporters. The best
Okay,
way is
so
to private label for them.
okay, so just to clarify, for those of us that have 50 that want to start small, you can only send to your family and friends, or you can send in bulk to people that have African food store, or you can package here and put their label for them. Okay, these are the ways
Exactly.
that you can actually send your product abroad without necessarily having NAFDAC or CAC, so that you start. And when you start, when you balance, the next thing you are thinking about is, how do I get my CAC? How do I get my NAFDAC? And how do I get my FDA? So in our next subsequent class, I'll be giving you the fastest tips on how you can get your NAFDAC number with as little as 2 rooms. Okay, how you can smartly demarcate it and get your number. And after that class, I'll be teaching you how you can do contract manufacturing, so that even if you don't have a space to have to go about your NAFDAC registration, you can liaise with somebody that have a space, somebody that already have NAFDAC. For example, somebody like me, you may want to go into contract manufacturing with me and say, see, you already have a space, is certified by NAFDAC. Can I be using your space? So in that case, you both of us will now have an agreement and say, okay, this is what you'll be paying me, and you'll be using my space. So you can actually have your NAFDAC number without necessarily having a building. It's possible. These are the
Yeah.
things we are dissecting here, just like how we have dissect how you can export without having a CAC or a NAFDAC. Then we'll be doing how you can have a NAFDAC without having a factory. It is very, very possible. So after saying all this, I think we have come to the end of this class. So we'll quickly open the class for just 5 minutes to take questions so that Adora will answer. And don't forget, please, we'll leave the link on the comment section. Adora is starting a YouTube channel. I bet you don't want to miss, because even me, I'm going to be the #1 person that will follow her. In as much as I'm doing agro industrial exports, money no dey do person. I never see somebody wey dey serve soup, the person say the okporoko
Dangote
too
is
much.
still looking for money.
I've never seen somebody when
Dangote,
you serve
Dangote,
somebody soup
Dangote
and the
still
person,
dey find money o.
you say,
I said Dangote still dey find money o.
have you ever seen somebody that they will serve okporoko inside soup and the person will say this okporoko is too much, please remove it? No, now. So money no dey too much for person. So I'll be your #1 subscriber on your YouTube. So you follow her. I'm going to leave the link on the comment section. Okay, right now let's just take some few questions, and because we want you to start as soon as possible. We want testimonials to say, okay, after the last class, I've been able to export Gary. Okay, and Adora, somebody is asking, what are the hottest commodity? What are the hottest food to send with small money to US and UK?
Sorry, come again, please.
So what are the most profitable foodstuff to send to UK and US with small money?
Palm oil, then spices and fish.
Okay.
Especially
What type of fish?
what type of fish? Usually this dried fish, Nigerian catfish, panla fish. But the thing is, with UK, you have to find out the regulations of each country. UK doesn't allow, officially, the UK doesn't allow fish products, fish and chicken products. Then dairy as well, things like milk products, fish, meat, not chicken and the rest. You can't send it to UK. So For those people, you need to pick out, you check African stores again, once again. You check their hottest selling items. Those are the items they will most likely be importing from Nigeria all the time. For Canada and USA, I'm sure of that one, is palm oil and provisions. Food stuff like egusi, garri, palm oil, Cameroon pepper, spices, and provisions like golden morn, Milo milk, and the rest. Due to the hot weather, they always need hot chocolate products. So Milo, Bonvita, Titus sardine, mostly food stuff, food items, edible items that are very, very. Then for those that are not into agro products, arts and crafts like Ankara materials, Ankara bags, these items that they make, rattan bags, these hand skilled things like all these fancy bags, fancy pouch, table, what's it called, this stuff they put cutlery sets and everything in it. So arts and crafts basically, then food stuff, because people must eat. And the Nigerians, because they are already used to their food, they find it hard adopting to the food over there. So a typical Yoruba person or Igbo person will want to eat the food that they have been eating in Nigeria here before they left.
Okay. So somebody is asking, how will you know the price to sell?
Just like the rough analysis I did, you check your cost price. You have to factor in your cost price, the price of repackaging into of adding extra value to that thing. Then you compare it with the prevailing market price for that thing. We might have to have an intensive class on that, because I can't be giving you price to sell your product when I didn't know the stress you put into it, or the procedures and how you have packaged the final product. But you just make sure, that's why it's very good to cut out middlemen. When you get that thing from the cheapest source as possible, you can still add value to it and still be able to sell it lower than what they sell in the cities.
Okay. So somebody is asking, I'm interested. That is Oziku. Uzeku. Sorry, please. I really don't want to murder your name. Can you just forgive me if I don't pronounce that name well, okay? Okay, so he's saying he's interested. Interested in what? Your statement is not complete. Can you help us? You are interested in sending from Nigeria to US, or you are looking for a mini exporter so that we just dash you one person from here, and just bless the person life. So, in what way are you interested? Please leave expatiate. Those days in school they'll say elaborate and expatiate. Expatiate on this question. Okay. So, Sammy is saying, hello, can you help my brother in Warri? Hello, can you help my brother in Warri do what? To export to US. Are you in US? You want him to help you to export something? Please
To
help us
Lagos
so that
and
we have some flesh in this question, okay? So you say, when is your next webinar? Okay, basically we have live class usually every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, 5 p.m. constantly, consistently, okay? Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 5 p.m. every week. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 5 p.m. That is when we usually do our live class. Okay. So hello, how can you help my brother? He lives in Warri and need to start something now. Please share this video. That's why I always advise you. I say share this video, share this video, share this video, share this video. You may just end up blessing somebody. I don't have this
yes.
mindset that is until you give somebody money that help the person. In fact, you give somebody money, you have enslaved that person to you. Because what happens when that money finish? Are you going to give that person and give that person and give that person and give that person, and the day you don't give the person, you suddenly become a bad person. Use that money, empower that person. Share this video, okay? Share this video, give it to your brother, and give your brother 100,000 naira. Let him be the one that is lazy, that is not doing the work. Then you can hold him to him and say, okay, look, see what you are supposed to do, and even at that, you cannot do it. But just giving giving somebody money and just relaxing and expecting everything is cool. Oh no, it's not going to be cool. Okay, you're going to be giving the person when the person
And
wants to get
information
married.
is power.
When
With
the person wants,
information,
yes, when the person wants to get married, he'll come for you for money. His wife put to bed, he'll come for you for money. The wife wants to get paid, he'll come for you for money. God bless you the day you refuse to give, and he said that my wicked brother is so wicked. So give that person money and let the person multiply the money. Don't teach somebody how to fish. Information is power. So share this video, make it go wide, share it to your family group, your village meeting, your August meeting, share it wide. You may just end up blessing that person. That person will be forever ever grateful to you. Okay, so Sammy, share this video to your brother. And if your brother is really willing to work with 50,000 naira and with the help of Adora, you will follow Adora on her YouTube page. And from there, we can take it up from there. Okay, thank you so much. So we have the next question. Honey and hibiscus flower, zobo leaf. Honey and hibiscus flower. Hibiscus flower is zobo leaf, yes, honey. So I'm trying to understand what you're trying to.
I think he's saying one of the most like hot items people can send.
Okay, hibiscus flower is like it's highly medicinal. Okay, like in Morocco, I know they use when you go to restaurants, they even have it fresh that they just put it as wine. Okay, you just drink it. Okay, a friend of mine, my colleague in Nigeria Export and Promotion Council, a woman, Madam Funke, she's in Lagos. She just did hibiscus flower and zobo, hibiscus and ginger tea. It's just like a lifting bag. The smell is beyond this world. My God, the smell is beyond this world. Like she gave it to me to market. I was giving it to people. When I tested this, greed will not allow me to give anybody. I'll just say, hey, this is nice, this is nice. Let me send you a contact, you go and collect it. Sometimes when I'm stressed, I don't drink it. I just put it in a cup with boiling water, and I'll just inhale. I feel alive. Like I have never practiced something like that. Like there is this originality, there is this freshness, there is this closeness to nature. Okay, so such things will go. Yes, honey is natural. People want to eat healthy, and especially in the Europe. Okay, they're having more aging population now. Okay, so they want everything healthy. Honey, they're substituting it for sugar and hibiscus. The health benefit is enormous. Okay, so yes, honey and hibiscus is a very good one. What is the procedure in sending to friend and family in US? Divine, that is what she have just explained. Basically, you just packed it. There is no procedure because you are not going under check for FCDA or FDA or NAFDAC. Okay, that is why we are following this corner. How to say corner? We are following this corner so that you can send your this thing. Okay, so there is no really gang procedure. What you just do is from your house, carry a ziploc or a normal nylon, put your gari, but try as much as possible that the quality is gang. It must be sound free and stone free. Don't go carry gari that is inside dust. Get somebody to produce it fresh for you. Put it inside nylon. Carry chili machine, pick it, and call Adora. Okay, she'll give you her charges, and you just send it to her in Lagos. Then just hold your hand. Don't even bother about anything. They'll take it to the doorstep, to your brother, to your sister, to your cousin, to your whatever abroad. So you don't need any documentation, paper, clearing, NAFDAC, CAC, Form S, certificate of origin, sanitary certificate. You don't need all that because this is a briefcase export. Okay? Divine, have I answered your question? If no, please let me know so that I can address it. Please, can I have your number? Sammy is asking, can I have your number? I don't know if it's Adora's number or if it's my number. But if it's my number, let my class. If it's my number, let my class rep, Chinoye, send the WhatsApp number to Sammy. But for Adora, please follow her link so that you can contact her anytime, any day. Please don't let this lady escape you. This lady, you see her like this, like I catch her like this. This is an August visitor. Don't let her escape you one bit. Okay? So,
My Oga. My Oga.
Don't let her escape you. I'm telling you now, this thing is looking like a joke. Okay, the best way to hold her is when you subscribe. She will now know that you are part of her first subscriber. She will be emotionally attached to you. So hold her leg, hold her hand. Okay, so and the next person is asking, please, Adora, what is your number, please? Okay, Adora, if you want to get Adora's number, click on the subscribe button, which will leave in the comments. So just hold on for the comment. Adora, please, we need your YouTube channel so that your people like Sammy can follow you. Can you type it on the comment section, Adora? So that your disciple can follow you. Okay, so we have Sammy. Adora would type her contact very soon. For my WhatsApp number, Chinonye, please, can you leave it on the comment section for those people that would like to reach me after the class? Then Michael, yes, from Ghana. Okay, I live in UK. So how can I tap into this market in UK? Please, Madam Adora, my lovely sister Debbie. Okay, Sammy, UK, you have plenty Nigeria, oh, one pair. Tori pay all those Yoruba people that are in UK. This is the place to be. So Adora will help you, don't worry. Adora is a smart, you can still follow on Afrin more, but I think she have left her YouTube link so that you can follow her, okay? So, Sammy, you say both, please, Sammy, come on. Are you related to Oliver Twist? Asking for more. Eh? So we have, yes, you have answered my question. That's good. Okay, so I think I've answered all the questions. So just like a recap, we've just told you how you can export without needing NAFDAC or CAC, okay? So basically, I'm going to have told you how spices, palm oil are, and somebody gave us hibiscus flower, honey, that they are the hottest commodity, okay, to export. Okay, so let me just use this opportunity to advertise myself small. They call me the ginger woman. Right now, I'm undergoing training by the Netherlands government on how to get the best ginger in Nigeria. So my own kind of ginger, maybe that kind of way they see for street too. So for those of you that want to get ginger at a price that you cannot get it anywhere on this earth, like quote me any day, anywhere on this earth, and the quality that have hit the highest standard, just contact me. So just contact me, especially for those people that we are in our last class where I taught you how to package your ginger into small packs. If you have not watched that video, you can check our video on our channel at Omada Deborah. You see how to pack ginger into small containers. So if you're interested in that business and you don't know where to get ginger, please contact me, okay? I can produce ginger, 50 kg bag, ginger powder, and send to you in Port Harcourt, in Jos, in US, in UK, in Uganda, in Kenya, in anywhere. This is me advertising myself now, okay? So you can buy ginger powder and I'll have it sent to you, okay? That includes ginger powder, turmeric powder, garlic powder, and bed eye pepper. I don't do the normal chili pepper, I do bed eye pepper. That means if they put them for your eyes, they're like tear gas. Okay, so holler me. I will leave my contact so that you can just WhatsApp me and let's collaborate and take this business to the next level. I don't know, are you saying something?
I'd like to add something. Yes, for people abroad, you people should consider yourselves very, very lucky to be following a guru that is based in the north, because it's now very easy. Now, ginger is one of the things that is very, very lightweight. So for a large quantity of ginger, you don't have to pay much. Just like someone mentioned as well, the same applies to turmeric and zobo. Have you seen zobo before? I think
Very
the biggest bag of zobo is not even up to 50 kg. So if you are in the UK, if you are in the US or Canada and all these places, they can package into smaller portions for you. Pending when you get your FDA, even without your FDA, you can sell underground.
Sammy, can you hear that?
Can you hear, Sammy? Palm oil, egusi, abacha for the Igbo people here. Then
Ginger powder, garlic powder.
Ginger powder, especially those of you that are in cold regions, you need that in your tea. It makes your health, like it adds another taste to your tea.
So Sammy, you can contact me for ginger powder and garlic powder. So that
ginger powder, garlic, turmeric, yes.
You can sell from your garage.
So you can sell from your house. the thing is you sell to your network, and once you have sold to 4 or 5 people, the news keeps circulating, so more people will keep buying from you, and then you don't have bottlenecks and other things like paying for store, paying for certifications and everything. You can just be using that as a side hustle. Then for those that are interested in the big area on it, you can also contact me on how to get your FDA if you are within the US.
That reminds me, when I was in the US, there was a lady that was bringing African food stuff to come and sell every Sunday in church. So we
So
go to
your
church.
circle is
We go to
really
church just
powerful.
we go to church just to go and buy Maggi, no semo and yam.
I have
Florida,
a
yes,
lot of people that do that. They
yes.
send it through sea cargo. It
So
gets to them in 3
every
months,
Sunday, I'm so happy because I'll buy yam, semo, Indomie, and Maggi, no.
and it will be cheaper than African store. So
And
people
the
will
back of
buy
our
from you a lot.
yes. So you start,
So
so you start within your network, your family and friends, your Facebook page, from your backyard, and you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed on how many people that wants to buy this thing from you. So Sabi, for everything spices from the north, like I was born and brought up in Kaduna. So ginger, turmeric, and garlic, I can make it into powder and send it to you in UK. I can send it to any of you that want it in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, in anything, so that you can pack it into small size, just like I taught you last time. So I think we have answered all the questions. Please, if you are getting value, please let me know that you are getting value. Just hit the like button, say something that you are getting value, hit the like button so that we know that we are adding value to you, okay? So Adora, thank you so much for coming online. I can see that you are so tired with the kind of work you are doing. You hardly find women in that kind of area, but you still made time to come for us. Some people are already asking for your number; they want to fetch you. So I don't know. Have you left the link on the comment section?
yes, I'm new to this whole YouTube thing. I don't know how to put my link, but I've added my name and WhatsApp number in the comment section.
Okay. I could just help you type it now because I don't want my students to miss anything. So that I dash you, just carry them. Okay, once they are happy, I'm happy. Okay,
No
once they are
problem. Thank you.
satisfied, they are able to make
Thank
it, I'm
you.
happy.
You can
So
reach me on Instagram as the
okay,
Smart
so your
Exporter.
YouTube is what?
Onyeke Adora is my name, my full name.
ON.
Yeke.
Okay, then AD.
Adaora.
Okay, so I just left this. My own is even showing error. So however, her number is there. Her contact detail is there. WhatsApp number is there. If you can't reach her through that, at least one thing that you not forget, don't forget Afrimore, right?
Yes.
Yes, Afrimore. She's the one managing that page, so you can always reach her
Yes,
there.
so this is it. I don't know if
Oh,
it's focusing.
okay.
Is it focusing?
And
So we
okay,
do warehousing, we do sea cargo, we do transportation within the US, we do cargo clearing. So if you have goods in any of these locations and you can't clear it yourself, we can clear for you.
wow, that is awesome. So Adora, I'll be reaching out to you for my FDA. Okay, I told you I've delved into processing, right? I have a client
Okay.
in US that want me to be sending to him. So I need to do my FDA. Okay, it's already NAFDAC certified, so I need to do my FDA. So thank you so much, guys, for spending this
Thanks for
beautiful
having
evening
me. Thank
with
you.
me and Adora. The next class is going to be how you can register your NAFDAC with room and parlor. Okay. Have you ever wondered how Aboki that sells plantain chips, they have NAFDAC number? So I'm always very practical on how you can start from where you are. Okay. Most times when you start thinking of how you can start, over analysis, Pastor Paul and Enche say over analysis leads to paralysis. You over analyze, you can't even move your leg, you'll be paralyzed. Okay. So start from where you are. Just as a parting gift, just think about it. Have you wondered how Aboki that is selling plantain chips by the road have NAFDAC and you cannot have it? And if I talk, they'll say all hands are not equal. If all hands are not equal, must your hand be the shortest? If it's your own hand, please reject it. Okay? So if Aboki on the street can have NAFDAC, so you too can have NAFDAC. How can you divide your room with just the small place you have so that you can have NAFDAC? That is what we'll be taking in our Thursday, in our Sunday class. And in next subsequent class, we will teach how you can even have NAFDAC without even having a building or factory on your own. So if you really don't want to miss this, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned next class when we bring all this to you. Thank you so much and have a lovely, lovely, lovely good evening. I remain your host, Omada and Adora here. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Good night. Okay, just want to be sure that Adora contact is here. And let me quickly drop my WhatsApp contact. Trying to drop the WhatsApp contact and Adora's information before I logged out. Okay, I think Adora have dropped hers. Okay, thank you guys. I have just dropped my WhatsApp contact. Thank you so much for spending this evening. I remain your host, Queen Omada. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.